What's going on, guys? So after spending several hours with the all-new iPhone 17 Pro, here's a lot of tips and tricks I developed and want to share with you guys so you could actually use your new device to its full potential. And of course, timestamps to everything will be in the video description down below for your pleasure. Let's start off with the fun one. And that is having a picture of your vehicle in your Apple CarPlay head unit. Now I know this is not exclusive to the 17 Pro, but I just want to throw this in there because I think this is probably one of the cool ones, especially if you're a car enthusiast. You would start mowing the lawn right when I hit record, so apologies for my neighbors doing landscaping right now. So to get started, quickly just Google search like your vehicle's year/model and just go on Google search and type in PNG. And what you want to go ahead and look for is the ones that actually have like the background looking like this. It has like a little bit of like a checker pattern as you see right here. But if you like to create like a custom one, you can always use powerful tools like something like ChatGPT as an example. By launching ChatGPT, just ask it prompt to create like custom images and just make sure you request for it to be transparent. And it could generate something like this, save it to your device, and then launch your photo app and just go into your albums and just create a new album, name it whatever you like, and then just add that photo in the album. So here I just created one to call the CarPlay. And now what you want to go ahead and do is just quickly go into your settings and go into the general tab and go scroll down until you find CarPlay. Select the CarPlay unit you are connected to, go in widgets, and I'm gonna remove this one and start fresh, but it should look something like this if you haven't touched anything. Just tap on add widget and just go to the photo section in the apps library, right in here, and select album. Select the album one and then choose the album artwork. And once you select the album with that new photo you saved, I like to leave always display full color disabled, but you can experiment with it. But you have successfully done it, and just go ahead and go down and disable show wallpaper for a CarPlay. And then from there, just go into your CarPlay widget page, and then boom, you have your widget right there. And if your vehicle supports more than one widget, you could have the clock or the weather on the other tab. That's pretty nifty. The next thing I like to go ahead and show you is the action button. If you have an iPhone that has an action button, ever since like the iPhone 15, there was the first one that introduced that. Oops, wrong side, there we go. As well as the 16 Pro, we have an action button instead of the previous switch to silent our device. You could customize it so it could pop up a menu, which I find it to be much better. As you can see, I can set the temperature to my vehicle or lock my car from here, or even say a good morning or good night message right here. If you like to have this menu pop up right here, or you can just simply just tap and you have access to a bunch of different like actions, it's very easy and straightforward to get started. What you need to do is just quickly launch the Shortcut app. By launching the Shortcut app, you want to tap the back arrow right here and just go ahead and select add the little folder icon. Name it whatever you want. I'm going to call this action 1, and then you could change the colors, the icon, your own personal choice. I'm just going to leave it at default. Select check mark, and from here tap on the folder that we created, tap plus, and then create whatever action you like it to do. You can select one of the pre-made ones or create one from scratch if you know some. But I'm just going to go ahead and select to one of the vehicles. There we go. And then we wanted to enable dog mode. And then make sure you select the correct car. And then just like that, you've created an action. And you can add another action. So we want this action to do something random. We wanted to activate visual intelligence. Just visual intelligence, and that's it. Tap back, and now you've successfully created two. From here, want to go into your iPhone settings, and then just scroll down until you find action button. And then instead of selecting one of these fixed ones, go all the way to the Shortcut app. On the bottom where it says show action mode menu, select this and select show folders. And then select the action one that you've created. And now you're set. Now if you press the action button, you will have this pop-up menu giving you more options instead of just one single option. And this also works on the lock page as well. Really amazing, super useful. Now the iPhone 17 Pro camera is insane. It's probably one of the best cameras that we have ever seen on an iPhone, which was definitely a nice overdue upgrade, because now you finally have the ability to do 4 times as well as 8 times zoom on your phone. And this works for both photos and videos. So you can select right here, go into 4 times zoom or 8 times zoom, all thanks to the new 48 megapixel telephoto lens. But if you like to, you can go past that and go up to 40 times digital zoom. This is digital zoom, but nonetheless, definitely a cool experience on the iPhone 17 Pros. But when recording a video, something that's not well explained is the fact that you can record yourself as well as what you're recording in front of you. So this way you can have your reaction as you're recording. And to have access to this, just tap on the little 6 boxes on the top right. And from here, you'll see dual capture. And now you'll see your little window pop up of you, which you can move around. This way you can record 2 subjects at once. This is super amazing. And yes, it does also work in landscape mode as well. And it will rotate accordingly. And then just hit recording, you're good. Now, if you're using the photo app and you're trying to take a group photo, thanks to this larger sensor up here, this does feature center stage functionality. And to have access to this, simply flip to the front facing camera and this little box right there on top, tap on it right here and make sure you have auto zoom enabled as well as auto rotate. This way you don't have to move your phone to landscape mode. If you're trying to take a group photo, the phone will automatically do it without you having to do that, but you can always manually enable it right here, as well as zoom in and zoom out all automatically. But the automatic AI tool is located right here. You just have to make sure you select on. But for iPhones with the little camera control on the side over here, this is actually really easy and very powerful to use if you know how to use it. So for example, most users don't know about this, but by double tapping, you can program it so double tap will actually launch the camera. And if you're trying to get access to like tools, you don't have to press down to switch between different things that it has, as you can simply just double tap to switch between depth, exposure, cameras, styles, all right here without having to actually like reach around on your phone display. So to customize this properly, just exit out of here, go into settings, and then just scroll down until you find the camera control right here, camera tab. In here, tap on camera control, and this is where you could customize it. So I have mine, so double tap will actually cause the camera app to launch. By default, I believe it's single. I prefer double. This way I don't accidentally toggle it each and every time I'm just casually grabbing my phone. And then when you go down to controls, this is where you can customize the modes you like to have. So if you feel you don't need the depth sensor, you could remove that. Camera styles, you could take that off. Styles, tones, you could remove those. As well as you could rearrange them. And this is where you can enable those gestures I was showing you earlier, how to switch between different modes. But if you feel that the different modes that it has are too sensitive for you, if we exit out of here and we go into the accessibility tab, on the bottom over here, look for camera control. Select camera control. And right here, you can select its sensitivity. So if you like to be more firm when you press down, you can select that, or you can leave the default. But for me, personally, surprisingly, the lighter actually works really well. And you can preview it right here as you're pressing it. So you can see like how firm of a press you gotta press to really activate a command without physically pressing down on it. You can also customize that too if you feel like though, if you feel like you wanna make the press down to be more sensitive. But all this on the side is fully customizable and you can preview it in real time as you're adjusting it, which I think is pretty cool. But there you guys have it. Those are a handful of amazing stuff you could do on the latest iPhone 17, iPhones, or other devices also on the latest iOS 26 for more update. But of course, in this video, we were just prioritizing the iPhone 17 Pros. But if I'll give you another tip, I highly recommend picking up like a third-party case of some kind. This is one from Subcapes. They're not sponsored. I just bought this out of pocket because I had really good luck with them on my 16 Pro. Look at it. It's really mint. All thanks to this cheap $25 case, which offers the maximum protection. And I also have this. A very nice, reasonably priced. And all the screens, edges, and stuff like that are nice and raised, including the USB-C port. It's also protected as well. But other than that, there you guys have it. That is everything you could do on the latest generation iPhone 17s. Let me know in the comment section which one of these features was your personal favorite. And if you learned something new, feel free to leave this video a like. Those really do strongly support this channel. If you wish to watch more, maybe you'd like to see a more in-depth video of all the new things that was recently added on Apple CarPlay side of things, I cover that in greater detail in this video over there. Thank you so much for watching.